What's going on, good people? What's going on, good people? Thank you for clicking on the play button. My name is Adrian. This is Glib Talk, and this is going to be a quick live. I got a meeting at 3 o'clock, so this won't be a long live. But I had some shit I wanted to say. Uh, Maybe people can understand my position if I explained it better. Let's see. Audio stream bit rate 120. Hmm. Change that. We'll fix that later. So look, right? There's a DMX song, right? Called One More Road to Cross. And he's got a line in that song that I can greatly relate to. The song came out in 1999, and I can greatly relate to it, and I'll explain why. Right, and the song, DMX says, "Hard headed motherfuckers always get it. I told him what would happen if he moved. The nigga moved, so I did it. Hard headed motherfuckers always get it. I told him what would happen if he moved. The nigga moved, so I did it." Now, I didn't realize in 1999 when I heard that. What's up, LTG? When I heard that in 1999, that he was explaining the ask, tell, make policy, right? And I heard about the ask, tell, make policy as I got older in life, as I became more of a leader, more of a manager, more as a parent. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and ask you 100 times to do something. I'm not gonna ask you 100 times to do something. I'm not gonna beg you 100 times to do the right thing. I'm gonna ask you to do it. I'm gonna tell you to do it. Then I'm gonna make you fucking do it, right? And you got options. You got options all along the way, because before we get to the make part, you got the ask and the tell. But you can never go back. You can never fucking go back to the ask. I've already asked you. Now I've told you. Now I'm gonna make you. And in the making of you, it gets constantly escalated until you change your position about what you're going to do, or I change my position about whether allowing you to do it. That's what happens. I asked you, and then I fucking told you, right? And now I'm going to fucking make you. But in making you, you're going to get what the fuck is going to get. And it's going to keep getting escalated until you fucking stop. That's it. That's it. You can let your ego guide you and say, I'm not going to stop because I'm not going to let anybody tell me what to do. Let your ego guide you. You can let your ego say that no one should tell me what to do. Let your ego guide you. You can say, well, I'm not the one doing it. Let your ego guide you. If you got a friend, you should tell your friend, I don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like what they're doing to me. So why don't you just stop doing what you're doing to them? You know what I'm saying? You stop doing what you're doing to him, so he'll stop doing what he's doing to me, right? Beefy threatened me weeks ago. He threatened me weeks ago with, I know more about you than you know. He threatened me weeks ago with, it's good to have people working for the federal government. Now, I didn't respond to him because I think he's a stupid motherfucker that's not worth my attention. But when they put up a picture of my wife, they fucking changed what was about to happen to them. And I'll tell you why it changed. I'll tell you why it changed. Before I got doxxed, right? Before I actually got doxxed in 2017, I assumed that no one knew who the fuck I was. That no one could find my stuff, right, at that time, or was bold enough to put it out there. It hadn't happened yet. But once it was put out there, I had to assume that it's out there, right? And that, so you can't threaten me with, you're gonna do it to me. It's already out there. It's already been fucking done, right? When JJ posted a picture of my wife, I've shared my wife's fucking page. She's been on my page before. So to fucking post that picture is only telling me, oh, you want to have that kind of a fight with me, of which you threaten me, of which I say, okay, if that's the fight you want, I'm not going to fight you. You ain't got shit. I'm going to fight this person. And the same way I'm attacking Beefy is the same way I was going to attack that person until JJ decided it was time to stop. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. Because I've learned. I'm sorry, you guys might not learn. I learned. When I'm attacked, especially without cause. When I'm attacked, I'm not fighting like tit for tat or whatever. No. Nah, because I learned a hard lesson when I was a kid. I got beat up. Oh wait, is this? Oh, here let me give you a wrench. I think this is trolls here, man. I really can't stand these fucking trolls. I really can't stand these damn trolls. Anyway, um, I got beat up one time when I was a kid, right? And I kind of allude to this story that because I didn't want to fight. I wanted to play football. I didn't want to fight, right? But I was kind of aggressive, but I was playing with older kids, right? And when he hit me, I didn't want to fight back, so I ran. So we're like, oh well, if you want to be out here, you have to fucking fight or something, right? You can't be out here with us if you're not gonna fight. But because I looked soft, right? Because I have kind looking eyes, because I'm quiet. It's like, oh, we could kick his ass. So I had to be the person that said, listen, someone's gonna get made a fucking example out here, right? If someone fucks with me, I go fucking nuts, right? And when everyone else sees that, they say, don't fuck with him, he's fucking crazy. And then people just leave me alone. People have learned that through life. Don't fuck with him. He's probably fucking nuts. And if you get him started, he don't fucking stop. It's hard. He's big as fuck. It's hard to get him off you. And every time I changed school, I had to kick somebody's ass. Every time I got into a new group, I had to kick somebody's ass. It never fails that someone says he might be kind of soft. I can fuck with him. But I don't take no one fucking with me. I don't fuck with nobody, but I don't take nobody fucking with me. So if you fuck with me, you just be prepared for the nuclear war, because I'm going all in, right? And the first fight that I got in, down here, I tried to fucking negotiate. I tried to fucking be a nice guy. I tried to say, hey, it ain't no. Fuck that. You people are fucking nuts. And I'm not gonna play that game with you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play the fucking game. Why would I act like why should I allow people to terrorize me that don't have anything to lose and just be like, oh well, I'm not gonna say nothing because they might do something to me. If they've already got the information, they can do it whenever the fuck they want. Why would I hold back? I'm gonna make it to where you don't want to fight me. You don't want to fight me. Or you do want to fight me, and this is the fight. Maybe I'll say, you know what, I can't beat this guy because he's too crazy. And then I might back down. That's happened before. That has happened before. But you know what I'm saying? It just all depends. It just all that has happened before though. That I've said, I don't it ain't worth it no more. This motherfucker won't, this nigga's nuts. But for the most part, if you fuck with me and I ain't fucking with you, I'm gonna ask you to leave me alone, and I'm gonna tell you to leave me alone, and I'm gonna fucking make you leave me alone. I'm gonna make you leave me alone. I'm gonna make you wish you didn't fuck with me. But all along the way, there's fucking exits. there's ways to get off. And the number one way to get off, the number one way to get off is just to leave me the fuck alone. Cause I ain't fucking with you, right? And if you look at what I do on YouTube, it ain't fucking with none of you motherfuckers. So for someone to start fucking with me, that means they want to have a fight with me. And I'm asking you to leave me alone. I'm asking you to leave me alone. I'm begging you to leave me alone. I'm saying, just, hey, listen, I don't want to do it. You got it. But I ain't no bitch either. Right? So it's like at some point in time, you gotta say, listen, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, make you. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna have to make you, right? Or I'm gonna just have a good time doing what I'm doing, fucking with this other guy, even though he may not deserve it. In your opinion, he don't deserve it. In your opinion, he don't deserve it. In my opinion, that he do. Because if y'all together, if he's the only person who's ever spoken to you, he's the only person who knows who you are. He's the only person who knows who you are. Well, then that's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all must be friends of some sort. I'm taking it too. Do I sound like this? Does this sound serious to you? Do I sound like I'm taking this too serious? This is a humorous attempt at making making a YouTube persona. But the reality is this though, honestly, this is really what it is. I don't, the same way no one else wants to have their family's pictures posted up on the internet, I don't want mine up there. Not like that, right? I put the picture up there because I want it up there. I don't want you to take the picture and make fun of it. That ain't right. That ain't right. And then to take it and do it behind a hidden profile or whatever, That ain't right. That ain't right. Right. So I'm asking them to stop. I'm saying, hey, listen, I ain't fucking with you. Leave me alone. Don't do that. But yeah, yeah. Because I'm dead serious. You're right. I sound stern because I'm dead serious in what I'm saying though. Like it ain't that serious to me. I turn this off. I ain't sitting at home fucking banging my head against the wall trying to figure out who the hell Paradise is. But you guys make it seem like it take 17 hours. It takes 17 hours to do research on this nigga Beefy when all of you guys who have been to his Instagram can in within 15 seconds could be like, oh wow, this is strange. Right? He said, I'm too classy to beef. I'm not beefing with a troll. I'm beefing with Beefy. Beefy's not a troll. Beefy's a real person, apparently. Paradise is the troll. I'm not beefing with Paradise. Paradise is attacking me and Beefy's helping her. Or he's on her side. Whatever it is, they're together. At least as far as I see it. So, you know, I mean, the answer is just to stop. For him, for them. the answer is just for them to stop. I don't know. Like I don't even know what happened today. I don't know. But this morning I wasn't gonna yeah, I saw that. This morning I wasn't gonna even do like I had a whole show set up if I woke up and see my wife's picture up there. And oh, you want the crackling sound? But I got it turned down. Oh, you know what? Oh, here's air. Let's see. Y'all can hear that? Is man, why? See, man, this. Hey, I know what? I'm glad I got to go back to work. Is that a troll? I'm pretty certain that's a troll. I'm gonna just get rid of that person. But anyway, I don't want to argue with Beefy, right? I don't want to argue with Paradise, right? I rather just do what I was doing, which is making my videos, right? Which I was actually having a good time doing, and I don't know why people would find offense in what I was doing on the internet. You know, I don't know why people would find offense in what I was doing on the internet, which is just taking stories, these stories that I'm creating a story, a picture to go with the story, and then putting it out as a video. I don't know why that would be offensive to this lunatic, right? But for whatever reason, they decided to turn me into part of their storyline. And even that wasn't a problem. But when I respond to them, they put up a picture of my wife as if that's supposed to make me be afraid of something, right? But I know the picture is out there because I put it out there, right? It's a matter of how you're going to use it, which makes me angry. How you use it is what makes me angry. And if you don't use it, we don't have a problem because I was still not arguing with no damn fucking unnamed faceless troll. So, you know, I didn't do anything on Beefy today, right? And I planned on it because I was expecting to get attacked in the middle of the night when their credits reloaded. but but they didn't put a picture of my wife, so I just said, all right, right. But as far as what Unspoken is saying, I 100% disagree. Where every time it always goes back to, but I should be the one to take the L. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going, and it probably wouldn't happen if it was you either. That's not what's going to happen, right? But you know, the best answer is just to just say, okay, you know what, we had our fun and it's over. We're going to move on to somebody else. That'd be the best thing that could happen. America's trying to do that right now with Iran. America's trying to say, hey, you know what, Iran? You know, we blew up some of y'all stuff, and you blew up some of our stuff, and we fucked up our economy. Maybe we both should just go back to the way it was before we got started. If we go back to how it was before we got started, it'd be better for everybody. And Iran is like, no, 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 no. You blew up our whole country, so we can't go back to how it was before. So now we have to go to how it feels when you feel the pain from what you did to us. Because we didn't ask you to blow up our country. You blew up our country. You killed our people. So now you guys are going to pay higher gas prices until we feel like it. I'm jealous of Beefy's lifestyle. I don't understand what that sentence even means. I'm jealous of his lifestyle. He hasn't shown his lifestyle. He's put up pictures that he's animated from fucking AI. That's not, I don't know what that is. That ain't real. But you know, I mean, if he's happy with that, I mean, I started to make a video about the day that they put up a picture of my wife, right? I swear to God. And I started working on a Glib Zone episode of a guy who wanted to relive. Hey, what's up, Mr. Warner? A guy who wanted to relive his glory days via his phone. So a new app came out where you can live in your phone. You can just take your pictures and upload them, and then you can have that life. And instead of, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to just temporarily enter this world and have a good time. And he decided that living the real life wasn't worth it. It's better to live in his phone. And that's what he did. He used AI to create a life, and he just lived in there. And that was the story that I was working on, because I thought it was kind of funny that he was posting these AI generated pictures and acting as if it was fucking real, or as if we thought it was real. But when they posted a picture of my wife, I fucking snapped, and then I did a whole bunch of wild shit. So you know, it would be better for me if he just let it be. You know what I'm saying? It'd be better for me if he just let it be, because I don't want to fight with him. Right? I'd rather do what I was doing, even if I don't necessarily even want attention. Right? I just like making the videos because it's creative for me. It's creative for me to make them. What's up, Vonnie? But it's stupid. It's stupid for me to argue with somebody about lifestyle, or who got more or who got less. Right? You can't turn your camera on. No one knows. No one knows what the fuck you got. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that you have to turn your camera on to show what you got, because I wouldn't show what I got. But it's like the fact that you never turned it on, that you can't turn it on, and the only time you did show it on, you got embarrassed. You should just fucking stop saying that. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like I found that when I talked about like my real life and like the blessings that I have, it offended people. It offends people because most people are not in the same position. And there's a lot of people that actually really do hate. And so I tried not to, I feel like I got enemies just because I talked about like real stuff. So instead of talking about my real stuff, I just don't talk about me at all. Because it's there's just some people that just that'll be the reason why they hate you. That'll be the reason why they hate you. There was a person that was out here. Her name was Miss Classy 26. I remember her. She was a terrible human being. She was a fucking terrible human being, Miss Classy 26. If you guys remember her, she was in that group that group that on the group chat with Joy and P Money and everybody, right? And she was the one that was actually looking at the backgrounds. And her reason for looking at the background of Anisha was because Anisha talked about a lady who was on the internet. She went viral because when her son picked the college that he wanted to go to, she did some wild. She like stood up and walked away, or she got mad or some shit like that, right? Anisha had talked about that. Everyone talked about it. It was on ESPN, ABC, fucking CNN. It was everywhere. But Anisha talked about it. And then for that reason, this lady, Miss Classy 26, said, I'm going to stalk Anisha. She's my target now because she talked about this lady who was on the news. And I was like, but what did she do to you? She was like, oh, she's my cousin, or she's my aunt, or some shit. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So then she decided that that's what they were going to do. They were going to dox Anisha and look up her background and then try to expose her for whatever she had in her background. And when I kicked them out the group, they said, oh, Glib was in the Navy, but he got kicked out. And I'm going to look at the information on him. This is the Miss Classy 26 lady who was also in the military, retired. I'm going to look up his information and then put that out on him because he talked about being in the Navy and all this stuff, but I know he got kicked out. I was like, this is what happened after. This is what I find out after. And I'm like, why did Miss Classy have a problem with Anisha? Because they were getting popular. Because people were liking what they were doing. So because people were liking what they were doing, she decided to just go against it. She didn't like that I kicked them out the group because I didn't want people doxing. So then they said, well, let's dox him then. Let's dox him, right? Oh, we can't. He doesn't want us doxing around him. Let's dox him. And I was like, what was the hate for me for? Like, why would you want to dox people that you're supposed to be friends with? Why are you doing background checks on your friends? And then that's when it was like, well, I can't have people around me like that. I can't talk to people out here like that because people become your friends so they can gather information on you so they can become your enemy and use it against you. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But at that point in time, I realized the information is out there. I try, and so the effort is to stop it from getting out there. But how do you stop it? Do you just start attacking anyone who you think might have it? No, actually, it puts me in a passive posture. I'm trying to still maintain some type of friendliness with these people because I don't want them to do it. But then they did it. And once they did it, then there's no reason not to go crazy anytime somebody fucking even mentions it. Anytime someone even talks like, oh, I'm going to do this to you, fuck that. I'm fucking killing ants with a sledgehammer. I'm going as hard as fucking possible on you. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say about why I shouldn't do it like this. Leave me the fuck alone and it won't happen. Leave me the fuck. My experience says that when someone say they're going to do it, they're probably going to do it. So go ahead and do it or don't do it. But if you tell me you're going to do it, I'm going to do the same thing to you or worse. I'm going to do the same thing to you or worse. I did not dox this man. I did not look up his information. I saw that post and I had that post fucking for months. And I didn't say a word about it, nothing about it, because I had no intention on using it. Because I figured they would leave me the fuck alone eventually and move on to someone else. And when they put a picture of my wife and they put hello in there to get my attention as if to say, hey, we got something on you, I said, okay. All right then. Now you want to play that game. And that's why the fuck is going the way it's going. And it's going to keep going the way it's going until it stops. It's going to keep going the way it's going until it stops. And that's all there is to it. And I don't even care. Because my information has already been put out there. And there ain't no way to fucking stop it. It's already been out there. The people who I don't like still have it. The people who I don't like are still around. So why do you think I know that where the picture came from? Why do you think I know exactly where it came from? Because I know who gave it to him, a person who don't like me that saw an opportunity to try to embarrass me. So this is what it is. You can play the game if you want to, right? Or you can leave me the fuck alone. But I'm telling you, I've already decided. If someone say they're going to do something to me, I'm not going to allow them to just do it to me. I'm going to do as much to them or worse until they realize they shouldn't have fucked with me. That's what's going to happen. And I don't really care who it is. I really don't. I really don't care who it is because the option is you could stop. I asked you and I told you, and now I'm going to make you. We're in the make you phase of this process, and there's no way to go back to ask. So you can stop or we can keep going. And the harder it gets, the harder I'm going to get. And that's all it is to it. All right, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I got to get back to work.